Welcome, everybody. It's Monday evening, and you're tuned in to Candid Conversations. I'm your host, the laid-back, down-to-earth life coach, Aisha Isreal, and tonight we're playing the Mary game. So you know what that means. I've got Barry with me, and we're getting ready to introduce our contestants. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, good.
We're going to win this time.
We always say that. All right. So first up, Sandra and Terrence. Their first date consisted of cousins, ex-girlfriends, movers, and police. These two met on blackplanet.com. He gave her his real address and invited her over for a face-to-face. She showed up to take a photo of his house and car and to warn him about crazy people. Please welcome Sandra and Terrence. Next up, we have Harold and Rachel Blackman. 25 years ago, fate decided, with the help of some determination, that this high school cheerleader and captain of the football team were destined to be lifelong sweethearts. Not the fact that he went to an all-boys high school, nor the haters could keep these two apart. Married 18 years, please welcome Harold and Rachel Blackman.
All right, welcome.
All right. These two have known each other since they were kids. He couldn't wait until the first date was over to get that first kiss. As a matter of fact, he couldn't wait for that first date to get started. He parked his car on the tollway just to run around and plant a big wet one on her. 12 years of marriage and 3 kids later, something tells me that was one special kiss. Welcome, Sandra and Darrell Moore.
All right.
And of course, you know Aisha and Barry Isreal. We don't have a story. But I can say this, we have been married 2.5 years. So hopefully our answers will be better this time than they've been in the past. What do you think?
2 years and 5 months.
Yay!
Yay! Yay, we're excited. Are you guys ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Okay, so up first, Barry and his guys. Round 1, these questions are worth 5 points each.
All right. So, lady, I asked your husband these questions to get your response. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the very first meal your wife cooked for you? All right. First, we have Harold. I'm sorry, Rochelle. What did Harold say? On a
I'm gonna say a 1. The very first thing I cooked for him was some cookies, and they were disgusting. Hopefully he remembers those cookies. I brought him to a Leo basketball game, and his friends were all clowning the cookies.
Oh. We do that.
That's what we're calling it.
All right. That's what I do. Harold said an 8.
Wow.
So yeah, I remember the cookies and they were a 1, but I was thinking for a meal, not dessert. So the cookies were really bad. They were really
bad.
They were really, and she can bake. She really can bake, but that was not her best foot forward.
Bad day.
Excited.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Sandra Lee. What did the Terrence say for your first meal? 1 to 10.
I'm be honest. I do a lot of cooking. I don't even remember the first meal I cooked. I'm just gonna have to say a 10 because he likes my cooking. So I don't know. 10.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
He said an 8.
I ain't getting no 10.
Do you remember the first meal, Terrence?
Yeah, it was some steak over rice, little joint.
Swiss steak.
Swiss
Chopped
steak,
Swiss
yeah,
steak.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get it right.
I knew it though. I knew it.
Yeah.
Heavy brand, but she got better with the seasoning over time.
All right.
That's why he's so thin. I'm over here starving him.
Sandra Moore.
Okay. As I remember it, it was cheeseburger and fries. You can't really mess that up. And he acted at the time as if it was the best cheeseburger he had ever had. So, I'ma say a 9.
9. All right.
Yeah.
He said a 7.
Oh.
Hey, I'm used to
that cheeseburger.
I'm used to Five Guys.
Five Guys wasn't even around when I made that cheeseburger.
It's supposed to be better than Five Guys.
Oh,
We'll see the next cheeseburger he gets.
Oh, man.
Oh,
This one's supposed to start fighting.
all right. Aisha, what did Barry say?
So I really don't remember the first meal I cooked. I don't. I'm sorry. He's always saying he cooks better than me, so I'm gonna say a 5.
All right. What did Barry say? Barry said an 8.
8.
So
Okay.
I'm not giving y'all self enough credit for the meals.
I don't remember the first meal. I just said 8 because the other guy said 8, and I said I was going to get in trouble.
That's hilarious.
He was asking the question. He was gauging our answers.
Okay, now
So no points for that round for nobody for that question. All right, next.
I'm glad y'all suck like we do.
I do have a question.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Barry, I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Terrence, is there any room down there? Cassandra over here shaking her head.
We got a spot for you, bro. You know we got rid of one of the shorties, so you got a spot. We got a spot for you.
You need it.
In a twin bed.
All right, here's the next question, wife. How does your wife, this is what I asked the husband, how does your wife tell you that she's in the mood? All right.
That you're in the mood.
That she is in the mood. Right. So Sandra Moore, how do you tell him that you're in the mood?
No, this is a hard question.
Gosh. That's a hard question.
you got the babies. Do the babies need to hear this?
We ain't got
no place to send them. Hey, we just tell them to ignore it. They got to ignore the cussing too. They'll be all right.
We got a distraction. The TV on over there.
Sandra Moore, what you say?
I'll have some wine. That's kind of tells them.
All right, let's see what he says. He said cuddle up.
Yeah.
He said you cuddle up.
Oh God.
Right, next Rochelle.
Not you. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I tell him through telepathy. He has to just figure it out.
Okay. Figure it out.
I want to see how that works out.
I'm gonna need to get
I'm curious to see what he said, but telepathy is my answer.
Wow.
I need
If
your
you got
phone.
that, bro. You win. Y'all win.
I need her phone number.
Does that count?
Welcome to my life.
Okay. So we give him quick for that.
Welcome to my life.
Right answer. That's kind of the right answer.
That's wild.
All right, we'll give you 5 for that. She don't. So all right, I'm next.
You said, how do I let you know?
Yeah.
Well, we're still newlyweds. I just show you my birthday suit.
That's pretty obvious.
That's pretty obvious, yeah.
Not really. You see mine all the time.
Oh,
I said rub and hug it on me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, babe.
So next is mine.
Sandra Lee.
I guess I usually just tell it to him. I usually just be like, I send
No hitter going on right here.
No.
well,
Okay.
my answer is I'll like get up on him and like telling me he looks nice. So I flirt with him.
Okay. Let's see what Terrence said. Terrence said she gives me a look.
Sorry, we have children escaping right now. Hold on.
Oh,
The 1-year-old is broken out of the barrier.
Oh my.
oh.
Gives him a look. She said,
Flirt.
So I don't know. Gives me a look. I guess that's
that
that's flirting. That's
I would agree.
I didn't say flirting. I said gave you the look.
if somebody's giving you the look, are they flirting with you?
don't start no stuff now.
I'm saying when you give me the look, then that's how I know.
Okay.
She took her glasses off to give you the look.
We give some points.
Giving you the look and be in trouble as well too. That's
Okay.
Don't get in trouble.
Is that 2 questions? Oh, you have another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next question.
Oh man.
Wives, what is your wife most annoying habit?
Oh.
That's tough.
Aisha's first.
My most annoying habit. Probably asking questions, because I ask a lot of questions.
Let's see what you say. We ask a lot of questions.
I'm not gonna get this one.
That's funny. How many points?
We just got our first.
These are 5 points.
Yeah.
All right, Sandra Moore. What did Daryl say?
Oh boy. I would say we had this conversation today. I won't wash his dishes.
We'll watch this.
I won't wash his dish.
He
Go
said,
ahead.
Wow.
Sandra? Huh?
Yes.
Candid? What you be doing?
Right. Daryl, blink twice if you're okay.
You know what? I'm low tone. My sister's a therapist. She told me I am low tone, so I don't know my strength. So sometimes I break things.
I got cabinet doors hanging
Not nothing on him, but I've broken things.
Okay.
They're saying we're neighbors, and I tell you right now, we will never ever fall out. I hear you over there heavy-handed. I want to keep my teeth in the front.
You don't want to fall out with me.
all right, Sandra Lee, what did Terrence say?
My most annoying habit probably has to be asking him to do things indirectly. Like I'll be like, we got to do this, we got to do that.
So you admitting it now?
No, this isn't what I believe. This is what you believe.
All right.
So what's hinting?
My husband said it's dry begging.
Drop.
Again, I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Sandra Lee said you're a busybody.
Oh, busybody, I am.
That's a good one.
Busybody.
That's annoying for me. I didn't know that was annoying for you.
Baby.
Problem in marriage.
It's just annoying.
All right, Michelle.
It's almost, I don't know, it's close to busybody, but being in the middle of everything. Like if I told one of them to like do the dishes, I'm in there kind of directing traffic in the middle of it, or doing it for them, end up doing it for them or something like that. So I don't know, I would say kind of like in the middle of things, meddling or whatever, got to touch everything.
All right, let's do this. Social media.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a new thing.
That's not new.
It is new. I'm a newish YouTuber, and I be on social media.
3 years is not new.
Well,
It's probably like 16-hour days.
No, it's
on
not.
Facebook and YouTube.
It is not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, that was my next. I thought about saying that too. Social media.
But I am on social media.
Computer maybe.
You got the answer right, man. You stick with your answer.
Right.
Okay, so that's the end of round one. So we have Harold and Rochelle at 5, Terrence and Sandra with 5, Barry and Aisha with 5, and Sandra and Daryl with 0. But it's just round 1.
All right.
I didn't even know that.
I don't want to cheat.
We're getting ready to make a comeback. The Moors gonna make a comeback.
Okay, you guys ready for round 2? These are worth 10 points each, and these are the questions that your wives answered. Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Okay. All right, so the first question, your wife was asked, what is your husband's guilty pleasure?
I know exactly what this one is. You're gonna give 10 points.
All right, first up, Harold, what did Rachel say?
Am I first?
No, my guilty pleasure.
Harold.
Man, what is my guilty pleasure? Is there a time limit on this?
Say pass. Come back.
Look,
You need to put me on the clock. I need to perform with a clock.
the show is only an hour.
I'm like a role play type guy. My guilty pleasure would be I don't know, looking at romantic movies.
Oh, nice.
Chick flicks. You watch chick flicks. That's what you're saying.
You know,
Why'd
like,
you don't watch
I
romantic
don't. Yeah, I
movies?
don't.
You don't know why'd you say that?
I don't know why I said that. I'm under pressure. I don't know how to put under pressure.
I said that.
That's a nice way of saying porn.
Said,
I never thought that was guilty.
You should be guilty.
That's not a guilty pleasure. That's what I do.
All right. Is it my turn?
all right, Terrence, what
It's
is
my turn.
Thought about that.
Oh man. My guilty pleasure. I hate to say this, but man, it's probably baby back ribs.
baby back ribs? Okay, let's see.
Something like that.
Let's see what Sandra said. Reality TV.
We finding out a lot about y'all.
I proudly watch reality TV.
Oh, I didn't know.
What's your favorite reality show?
Man, love and marriage boot camp and all that good stuff. I love those shit.
But you're currently sitting with. So.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's, oh well.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, did you say Daryl or Darrell? I'm sorry. How do you pronounce it?
Daryl.
Daryl. Okay. Daryl, what did Sandra say?
Well, she probably, this is not my answer, but she probably would say hanging out with the fellas, but I'm going to say out ride my motorcycle.
Okay, let's see what Sandra said. Eating pizza until you can't eat.
I ain't guilty about that.
That's funny. Hey, Mo, we about to order some Dozellis, man. You want to come back for us?
I'll be down there.
Y'all better turn the lights out.
It won't be guilty about it.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right, Gary.
Yeah.
My turn. Legalization of cannabis.
Oh,
That's a guilty pleasure?
I mean,
why is that guilty? It's legal.
You got a whole website and
oh yeah.
social media page. I didn't think that. Okay, anyway. Ratchet TV.
Ratchet TV.
Ratchet TV.
Not reality. Oh my God.
Ratchet
Oh,
TV. What's a Ratchet
like
TV
Ratchet
show?
YouTube, the fighting and all that stuff. I watched the fighting and all that stuff.
Wow.
That's why I said the same thing.
Girl Star Hip Hop.
They do all about love and hip hop and all of those people be fighting on the TV. And
Yeah, I was single.
I said that.
Married, I watch those things.
now it's just viral video.
It's viral videos. Yeah, I do watch the viral videos.
That's funny.
So no points for nobody on that one.
All right, next question.
Yes.
Your wife is asked, when going in for a hug, where do your hands normally land first? Obviously,
Where do my hands land?
Wait, where does my
So I asked your wife, when going in for a hug, where do your hands normally land first? So we're talking about when your wife goes to hug you.
Yeah.
So where does your wife say her hands go first?
Your hand.
Hug you. Terrence, you're up first.
So where does her hands go?
Right. Where do her hands go?
Can we say this one? Will you hug me? My butt.
What did he say?
My butt.
His backside.
His butt. She said on his butt.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing that butt, baby.
Yeah.
It pays to tell the truth. Secrets coming out. All right. Oh. When I go in for a hug, my hands.
All right, this is what got the grabbing on the butt going.
I thought about the shoulders, around your neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah.
All right. What did Rachel say?
You're going in for a hug. I have two possible answers. I'm going to go with the less conventional answer and say my stomach.
How does that work?
Right. How she hug you?
I reach for the stomach first,
Yeah.
and then I go for the rest of the body.
All right.
So you're pulling them in. Got it.
I love that belly.
All right. Okay. Daryl. You.
I would have to say my wife goes around my neck.
Okay.
The black box.
Right. Everybody's on the board.
Yeah.
We coming after those leads.
They got an inside competition, a side bet. All right. Question number 3. Your wife was asked, what is your husband's favorite time of the day for making love? All right. When did your wife say is your favorite time of the day to make love, Barry?
I don't know why.
All day? Is that an answer?
I put when you're awake.
That's funny.
Is that a good answer? That's the correct answer?
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
That
Yeah.
counts.
All day.
Yeah, all day.
We're going to let y'all judge. Is that the correct answer?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Right to me.
All right, cool. All right.
Okay, Daryl. What is
Now, you want to know my answer or what Sandra told you guys?
when did your wife say is your favorite time of the day to make love? So what did she say?
Okay. Sandra's gonna say at night. That's my answer, final answer. But I say daytime. But
You said yours is daytime, but she said night.
yeah, the answer to the question, what Sandra said night. My favorite time is day. She may not know that. Let's see.
Okay. Sandra said early evening.
Early evening.
Oddly specific.
Yes. Get you gotta go to work.
So let me say this. When we were talking, she said evening, and then she's like, well, actually early evening. So
Right, 'cause you gotta go to work.
It's on daylight savings time.
midnight to 9 or
Daylight savings.
but anyway,
Yes.
Lunar moon.
like this, I mean they did say morning. So.
All right.
I thought it was a black and white situation, morning and night, personally.
Yeah, we gave you the point.
It depends on daylight savings time.
It's daylight savings right now, so we're gonna give the benefit of the doubt. All right, Tim, what did Sandra say?
What time of the day? Whenever we get a free opportunity.
Whenever the opportunity.
Yeah, we got kids, you know. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we do.
Sandra said nighttime.
How many times you always trying to force me to put the kids to bed early?
Whenever we get the kids.
But if you remember when I was on the phone with you, remember what my first answer was? Whenever. That was my first answer.
Right, but you changed
I had to commit to a time, but it's okay.
No problem. All right. And then Harold, what did
Anytime.
you say?
Anytime. Anytime. Hammer time.
Never say that again.
Because when we're doing this, it's instinct for us not to be focused on him.
Like that's the easiest one of the group.
Okay, that's the end of round 2. So let's see what the points were.
So we have Barry and Aisha with 15. We have Terrence and Sandra with 15. We have Daryl and Sandra with 20. And we have Harold and Rachel with
No, Taraya.
Okay. So in the lead, we have Rachel. And then we have Daryl and Sandra with 20. And Barry and Aisha.
You forgot my name.
With 15.
The game is kind of about them, right?
Barry and that.
It kind of got us all here together.
Yeah, everybody's still in it. We got a couple more questions.
All right. So during this break, before we go into round 3, how did you guys meet? Let's start with okay, they're busy. Let's start with the black men. How did you guys meet?
Oh, you want to take it? Go ahead.
You can tell the story. Well, we met in high school. He played football. I was a cheerleader. So happened that the cheerleading coach and the football coach were married, so we had a dual practice. Everybody got up to introduce themselves, and he got up and introduced himself, and immediately I was like, he's the one. That's it. So I had a few of my friends try to hook us up. You know, it didn't work with some, but finally got through to him, got him my number. And 4 days after meeting and talking, we started dating, and we've been together ever since.
Yep.
Nice.
I was gonna say, Rochelle, what high school did you go to?
Mother Macaulay.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And no breakups in all this time?
No. We've just been through it all since high school through college. Me being at Northwestern, her at Loyola. I lived in Rogers Park, so I'm more of a, I guess I would say more introverted. So I did not do the campus parties or anything like that. And just got an apartment in Rogers Park, and so I can get closer to where she was. And we just hung out. Like, she's my best friend, always has been.
Every anniversary, we do a performance analysis. I say, right? I'm tired of looking at your face, but do we want to do this for another?
Oh man.
Okay. Sandra, Daryl, how'd you guys meet?
Is that on me or Sam? It's on me.
Sandra,
I'll let you hear his version.
All right, let's hear your version, Daryl.
Well, we met when we were children, and Sandra had a crush on me that I didn't know about because we're only 12. And then her cousin brought me over to actually date her at 18. But she had too many guys over there trying to date her, so I left. You know, it was too much competition, and me being an athlete, I had my own little squad. So then,
that's funny.
So then, at 47, we actually closed the deal. We met.
Wow.
We were friends. Well, no, we met and we were trying to get in touch with one another for business and couldn't. And later, we got together maybe 5 months later after that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sounds
let-
good. All right, you guys ready? Sandra and Terrence Lee to tell your story.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds so awful in the introduction, man.
No,
But wow, like so the truth of it is, so we actually met on Black Planet. I was getting out of something, and just trying to find cool people to kick it with, and so I don't know. I just
All right, I'll tell the story. He doing a nice one. You doing a nice one. I met him online and he gave me his information to come over to his house when I had only been like communicating with him like a couple of times. I thought that it was something real strange about somebody giving their home address to some strange person online. I'm telling my story. And so what I did was I let my girlfriends know, like, hey, I was going over here a certain time. I knew what kind of car he had. So I gave him his address and I took a picture of his license plate on his car. And I told my friend that when I get in there for her to call me. So she knew I was walking in. And if I felt like something was crazy going on, I'd be like, oh, it looks like it's going to rain. And if I said that, then if I don't call her back in 15 minutes, she got to call the police because he abducted me. Or if she had called,
I got my hand up.
or if she called and I said the weather looks nice, then I got to call her back in 15 minutes to say I'm still cool. So we had a little code going on. So when I arrived there and I opened up the door and it was him, the real person. I thought maybe I was being catfished. It was the real person. And I said to him, how are you going to give some stranger your home address online that you just started talking to? And what did you say?
No, what you said was, you gave me your real address. I could be a crazy person. And I said, are you? You got my address. I didn't come to your place. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question, please.
Yeah.
My question is, it sounds like you had an aversion to him giving you the address. So my question is, why did you go?
Oh, that's the easy question because he was finding the motherfucker in them pictures. I was gonna try to see I'm on TV. Oh, I'm not supposed to curse. I'm sorry.
You were really.
Let me fix myself. I saw him and I thought he was really attractive. So I was like, hey, if he ends up being a nice guy, then it would be a benefit. And I'm glad I did because then now we're together.
Great story.
Take the risk. You took the risk, Sandra. But
Sandra, really telling the story for real, for real.
Yeah. See, he was trying to give the nice story, but the fact of the matter is that is very risky behavior, giving your address out. And I know it's risky for me to go too, but I had some type of bag up going for me that if he would have been really, really crazy, they would at least been able to find my body or know where he was at. I had some DNA in my nails or something.
All right.
Wow.
that was fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Answer
But
my
he did. He said, "Are you a crazy lady?" I said, "No, I'm not." But that's beside the point. And then he said, "How else were you going to get here without my address?" And then I said, "Okay," and I went in, and that was it.
Okay. All right. How did we meet?
You can tell the story.
Okay, it's a long version from my end.
All right, I'll tell the story.
I was supposed to be doing something else, but go ahead.
So it's an event. I do events myself, and that was one of my rules that I would never date
that fell on the floor.
at a party at parties as far as long-term relationships. And so I was getting out of the situation to a previous marriage. From there, met her on the floor after the dance.
That's not entirely accurate.
We fell on the floor.
Right, that's not how you said it anyway. When we did our story for the
We did.
No. Anyway, I was invited to Bayou Classic football game by my friend who went to Grambling. And I was actually going through a divorce and I wasn't interested in leaving around a lot of people. And when I got there, it was ridiculously crowded. So I was irritated actually at the time that I was there and ready for anyway. So I
let her play with it. Don't come up and snatch what she's playing
nowhere,
with.
nowhere to sit down. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to sit down and just wait for my friend to be ready to go. I looked up and this guy was just smiling at me, and he moved. But he was so happy. I'm like, let me go see what he saw after that. And we ended up talking to him before.
Yeah, that's how we met. Yeah.
Ready for round 3?
What's the money round?
Anybody?
20 points. Sure. All right.
Did anyone win any points?
Can they do what?
Oh, I thought there was some points. No, it's just a story.
He said, "Is them bonus? How we get them?"
Sorry, we weren't rating the stories. We were just listening.
Oh.
He said, "What we get for them stories?"
I'm trying to get points.
This round is 15 points each. Each answer or each, because I don't know what your question.
Yeah.
Yours are blank?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, okay, wives.
Wives. All right. So I asked your husband. Your wife asked you to get fast food for dinner. Where do you stop?
Oh, please get this right.
Hilarious.
Rochelle, where do Harold stop if you say get fast food?
That's a tough one.
We're not gonna do this one.
They don't eat fast food. They don't eat like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC.
Yeah, and that's fast food, so you can't say no good restaurant.
Right. It's gonna have to be like
it's trash.
it's gonna have to be JJ Fish, because that's as close to fast food and it's close to the house.
Is that like
It's fast food, drive through or no drive through?
Let's
I need to know these
Maybe
details.
we should have
is that
asked.
considered fast food, like JJ Fish or
That's fine.
Fast food.
well, yeah.
Is it fast? So you gotta. Is it fast food for everybody in the house or just me personally? Because it's totally different wavelength.
well,
You gotta go in the
right? They'll go to
restaurant.
because I'm a vegetarian, and they'll go to all these places that they know I don't eat and bring me back some fries that's been fried in fish grease or chicken grease.
Harold said E2 food.
That's a restaurant.
But you order takeout from it.
You can get takeout, but it's a restaurant. All right. Anyway, okay. But it's a restaurant.
Oh, I'm finna mess up then.
That's a restaurant.
Right.
I think of fast food as
That's a dine-in restaurant.
I think you know what?
Yeah, I guess.
We eat out every Thursday. It's the days that I do not cook on Thursdays. And you call me every Thursday and say, "Are we eating the usual?" And I say, "Hell yeah." I'm sorry, not hell yeah. Heck yeah.
I think I've answered the most correct.
Tell them what it is, baby.
Jerk chicken. What's the name of the place? Irie Jerk Hut. Yeah, it's jerk chicken.
Irie Jerk Hut.
Good job.
Every Thursday, baby. Yes, Irie, like you know how you like to get Irie, Jamaican style, Irie.
Everything is Irie, man.
Irie, man.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but yeah, it was close.
yeah, we got it. We got it.
You guys got it right.
Sandra, more.
I would say Culver's fish.
I love that fish sandwich.
Isn't it good?
It's good.
Peace.
What? That's what you like.
What I would pick up?
But that's not what I would choose. What would I choose? Pizza on the brain.
I'm like, sorry, I gotta
I think you're right.
I am right.
All right. I don't particularly like fast food either. The only thing that I can think of is Chipotle. That's the easiest thing.
I'll be what he said.
I was gonna say
I like
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
We don't eat fast food out like at all, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I said Cheetong.
Cheetong.
That's a restaurant.
That's a bomb too, boy.
Oh, Chipotle is so
It used to be good.
Like
It's
big
not good
fancy.
anymore.
We
So
do.
Big jumbo shrimp.
It's a Chinese, it's an Asian restaurant, and if you like it's here in Hyde Park. It's really good.
What's the name of it?
Is ETO apostrophe O.
Oh, okay. I've
Okay.
seen that, I think.
Yeah, it's really good. If you like Chitung, you'll like that.
And the one next door to it, I think it's the same. They have like, what is it, like a sushi buffet? Well, it used to be out.
Oh yeah, stay out of city
On
limits.
55th Street,
Yeah, it's on 53rd Street.
53rd. Okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
That's by the is that down there by Target, right?
It's just east of that.
It's east of Target, and it's on the south side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody get points for that? Oh, Sandra.
Yeah,
Lee.
Sandra.
The
Yeah.
jerk chicken, yeah.
Jerk chicken.
You got that.
All right. Next question. Okay, so fellas, your wife was asked to fill in the blank. Not many people know it, but my husband is really good at blank.
I got this.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know this one.
First.
Oh, you up
good.
first.
Daryl, you're up.
I got this.
What did she say?
At fixing things.
She said fixing.
You got exactly what you said.
She tell me that all the time. All the time.
Very good. All right, Errol, what did Rochelle say?
How many people know this? My husband is really good at analyzing people.
Okay.
Look at the background. Look at the background.
You got that. Y'all good. Y'all good.
Look, watch out, Trey. Don't swing it around.
Trivia.
Yeah.
Not this trivia. Not this
That's
one.
analyst. That's analyst.
I guess trivia.
Analyzing stuff.
Anyway,
Trivia. I've been pretty bad at trivia lately.
okay. Barry, what are you really good at that most people don't know?
Wow.
Cooking.
Nope.
You did not say that confidently.
I believe
Sound
you,
like
man.
You sound like you gave up with that answer.
I believe you, man. I believe you.
Especially if it has a dollar sign on it.
Yeah.
That's a hidden talent, bro.
I thought everybody knew that about me.
Calculate math real quick. I need a calculator. All right.
All right, Terrence, you're up.
She would probably say somewhere along the same lines of more fixing stuff or putting or assembling things. Fixing or assembling things.
Okay, let's see what she said. She said, following the
Yeah.
directions that come with items that need to be assembled. It was very specific, very
Look
particular.
at that.
Yeah,
Exactly
because
following
we
directions
because
that
we
come
had we have a debate, an ongoing debate about me always trying to like push him to do more things,
Okay, okay.
carpentry wise, and he always is like, I can't do that stuff. I can follow directions and assemble stuff, but I can't do that. I'm like, it's the same
You want me to
thing.
build stuff, man.
Okay, I got it.
And put stuff into the walls and all.
I'm a busybody. We got a lot of work to do over here.
Right, right.
Mo, that's why you see me out there washing trash cans and stuff.
Dry bag.
In the backyard.
Dry bag.
Okay,
Man.
so this time, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's time to add up the points to see who won.
Calculate that in your head real quick, B.
Right. Give us some numbers.
I got a lot of points for me to.
He don't want nobody jumping through the screen if he gets.
All right. All right, here we go. Point breakdown. We have Barry and Aisha with 15.
Yay, we won.
We won?
That seemed a little unfair.
Yes.
Second, next place up, we have Harold and Rochelle with 25.
Nice.
And we have Sandra. No, because we had two Sandra. I wanted to see which one got excited.
Right. You got two. You like which one?
Right, we used to.
Which one?
Sandra and Daryl with 35. And then we have Sandra and Terrence with 45.
Yeah.
Keep it in Creek. Keep it in
Yeah,
Creek.
baby. Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, that's a
You said
beautiful
keep
day.
it in Crete. Keep it in Williamsburg Place.
Right.
Keep it on paper.
Yeah,
Are you-
yeah.
oh my God.
Keep it in Williamsburg.
Okay. So now, two of you guys were saying you were neighbors. How far away do you guys live?
Like
One
a
house.
a house
One
in
neighbor.
One house in between us.
One house.
Oh, that's really
One house over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to break down how we all know each other. So I know Terrence and Harold from Leo High School. We all went to Leo High School together.
Okay.
Yo.
And Daryl through Terrence. Now, Terrence, this is what I have to let you know. His first name and last name was misspelled. Because you know his name on your phone that you send me is Daryl. And you
Man,
got
we
Morris.
don't spell nothing right,
Hey,
man. All I know
that's
is
it.
I know Mo spell right.
Mary. Mary. That's
That's
that principal mentality.
I like that got Mo right. So,
Hey.
but just the connection of everybody. Pretty much while we're doing this type of thing is, during the pandemic, people were stuck in the house and just trying to bring some fun and laughter to the situation, but also encourage the Black family. So, Black family.
Very nice. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
That was very professional too. We glad we were invited. Really nice time. A lot of
It's
fun.
very nice.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, good job, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Good friendly competition.
We have a lot of fun. Barry's probably more fun than I am. More serious.
No, you are serious. But with that, also, I have mentioned to the guys, Aisha and myself are planning a married getaway. So more details will be coming hopefully later this week, the finalization and everything. So we'll definitely share that with you guys. And it's a few months out, some planning involved to allow you to do it. But definitely, it's a marriage retreat. Like I say, we just want to encourage the Black family. We have so much on TV that's destroying it, so much in the music.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
And so this is the way to go, positive influence. And then like-minded people need to be around each other as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you build, so that's what we're trying to do. Be around like-minded people, same, goals in life, want to be successful, want to be at peace, and, want to enjoy the fruits of our labor pretty much.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Barry. It's probably more of a getaway than a retreat.
Speaking of like-minded people.
I'm with it.
We're going to have workshops and a whole lot of chilling.
What does everybody do for a living? I don't know who go first. I'm just asking.
Educator and a life coach.
Nice.
We own an event planning business together.
Yeah. So, and I do event plan. My background is education as well. I have a principal's license as well, but been working for myself. I was in politics for a little bit, and after doing that, I said I don't want to work for nobody else. Working for the public. I just working on my own, doing events and everything like that since the past 5 years. Yeah. Something like that.
There you are. I am a principal at Taft Primary School out in Kankakee.
Nice.
Been a professional educator for close to 20 years. And I gotta get
We have a
runaway.
runaway child. Excuse me.
Okay, we'll come back to Terrence and Sandra.
I'm sorry. I'm back. He went and retrieved her. She's quick.
Okay.
I am a real estate broker, and I own my own company, ABS Property Consulting. And I've been in business with my own company since 2006, but I've been licensed since 2000.
Nice. Very nice.
Harold and Rochelle.
So I'm a head football coach, been there for the past 8 years on a high school level. And I've always worked in education, but I never wanted to be a teacher. Although I'm in the process of getting my second master's, I decided to step away from the school career, and I'm into real estate as well. So I work acquisitions. I work with investors out of state and help them with underwriting properties and just helping them set up the whole project. So, and my wife and I, we have our own real estate company. Also, we've had since 2000, so since 04.
We got to talk. I need you all's information.
Let's do it.
I need your info now.
Let's do it.
I'm a global director of business operations for a cybersecurity firm. That's my 9 to 5. And as Harold stated, sort of the hot side thing, I've had my own brokerage since 2004. We started in investments in 2001. So that's where we started. And then I created my own brokerage, and I do other things on the side like YouTube.
She's a Renaissance person. Like, she does a lot.
No, Saraya. No.
Things like that. So there's a lot that I do on the side.
No.
But, my 9 to 5 is in cybersecurity.
Right. And I realized that I'm just not made for the corporate world. So entrepreneurship is definitely what I want to do. And this is my second go at it. So I really want to make it work.
I understand that.
Daryl and Sandra.
All right. It sounds like we're all like-minded, and we're all into entrepreneurship. My 9 to 5 is I used to sell drugs, but I got out of that.
Walgreens for 90.
I worked for a pharmaceutical company for about 10 years, and I got out of that because I got downsized. So now I work for Home Depot as an outside sales rep. So I speak to HVAC, plumbers, electricians, and they're much easier than doctors.
Yes.
So I do enjoy that. And my husband and I also have a t-shirt company, Sandar Designs, which we own, and we also manage property that we own.
Wow.
So that's what we do.
And
So yeah,
skilled trades in a Ford Motor Company. But in the process of us flipping property, Sandra learned all about the mechanicals in homes. So when she transitioned from pharmaceutical into her new sales position, it was an easy transition because of her knowledge of flipping property.
Right.
So the sales experience and applied it to another process or another type of business.
Sandra, I need all of your knowledge. So underwriting these properties, I try to get my numbers exactly right, and the repair costs are always the Achilles heel. So, yes, that is excellent. Wow.
I love it.
That is.
We will exchange information.
We could definitely help you. We built homes too at one time. We had our own DRJ Construction Company. So we built new construction homes prior to flipping. We built them from the ground up. We built a home we currently live in as well.
Wow. Beautiful home.
Beautiful house. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, it does.
This needs to be a part of it. This needs to be a part of the game too. We talk about how what we do and how's the networking process going to come after all of this.
I have a question.
Wow.
What is the prize for winning the game?
Right.
You get a $50 gift card to Red Lobster?
You get a kiss. The prize is getting a kiss from that beautiful wife.
Oh, I did that when we got the answers right.
Right, that ain't payment. You got that coming anyway. I want them sugars too.
Jerk chicken. You get some jerk chicken.
Jerk
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
I'll take it.
It's not bragging rights. So we had a discussion about what it should be. So I said a gift card, and he said,
I said discounted to the Mary retreat.
Oh, even better. Hey, because that's right around, if it's the same days, that's right around her birthday. So that's going to work. Yeah. Let's get the discount going.
Okay. All right, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I would do that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
More than just fun.
I'm a sore loser. You drive by me and I keep riding by.
I was gonna say we're gonna put a little sign in our yard that only says winners.
I got too many signs in your yard already.
I don't want this to cause no friction between us.
Put it with the rest.
that's so funny. So now, before we go, because what we do like to do is allow each couple, especially because typically we are, as far as being together, we are the youngest couple usually, because we've only been married 2.5 years. I'm sorry, 2 years and 5 months. We've been married the least. So if you guys want to offer any type of marital advice to us or to anybody out there about how to survive this new way of life. So the pandemic, we're not at shelter in place anymore, but just to get through. I know marriage is a journey. Marriage takes a lot of patience, a lot of listening, a lot of communicating. So if you have any advice you want to share, go ahead. We're going to say the least because we see them first in our clockwise screen.
What do you think?
You go first.
So I think the thing is to for y'all to be friends. You know what I'm saying? Share common interests. Bond televisionally. Be sure y'all ready to have children when y'all are not. They disrupt everything.
They tell marriage up.
Our oldest is 21. Our youngest is 14. We're good.
Well, yeah, we did that too. That was good. That was good thinking.
My oldest is 26. My
26.
youngest is 1.
26, 22.
Hey, bro, get taken care of. That's my advice.
Get
taken care of if you don't want to have to deal with this no more. If y'all done, then be done.
I would probably I think that I think my biggest advice I could give is to don't be so quick to protect your partner from your real thoughts. Don't have private arguments in your head with your partner, thoughts and stuff that you would never say, but then you're doing certain actions because of the private conversations in your own head, So I would say, don't decide not to tell your spouse something because you're afraid of how they respond or you don't want to upset them. Instead, you need to allow your spouse the space to have whatever emotion they're going to have and allow yourself to let them have that moment. It can't be two fools. So if one person's being a fool, the other person's going to have to chill and don't worry about being right. Because if you stay married a long time, that only means that you don't care about being right. You only want to be heard. So if somebody hears you, accept that they heard you, but don't think that you saying something means they got to do X, Y, Z. Don't make it a demanding. Just be heard and be understood and leave it as that. And the greatest compromise is nobody's happy. So if y'all ain't neither one of y'all happy, y'all stay married forever.
That's an interesting twist.
No, I'm teasing. That was a joke at the end. Just agree to disagree. And move forward.
Yeah, totally. All right. The black men. Do you have any advice you'd like to share?
No, you can go.
There's so many things. One is never argue about money, because money comes, money goes. It's not that important as long as you're together. So like, for example, for me, I spend all the money and he said, that's fine. As long as we step on the street, you don't leave me because
you over there living the dream.
So
spending all the money.
Don't argue about And the other thing is, if you do have children, don't disagree about something, pertaining to the child in front of the child. So if one is disciplining a child, let them finish. And then once the child is gone, say, hey, I didn't quite like the way you did this, or, whatever feedback there is, but you got to be a united front in front of your children, because that can drive a wedge if you do that in front of the children. So I think those are the two things that I would give. I don't know if you have more.
Yeah, I think for me, the goal for me is to win in life, but not necessarily in marriage.
Yes.
You have to concede sometimes and understand that some of the things that would be arguments are not worth arguing over.
Yes.
Move on from it. You go, if you're in your feelings, you go kick the dog or something like that. But I know. I don't have any pets, so thank God.
Okay.
So why we don't have pets?
And then the other thing is to always say thank you when your spouse does something for you.
Show appreciation.
For a long time, you tend to take for granted the small things that they do. So always make them feel appreciated and say something as simple as thank you. And I think that goes a long way in just helping a person's mood for the day, for the moment and whatnot. And like Sandra said, make sure you're best friends. And at the end of the day, that marriage is built on a very strong bond that is friendship and love. And when you have that, it's really, you can overcome any of the other problems. So like she said, if we lost everything, I tell her, look, if we're greeters at Walmart and we're 80, we're together.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all you can take with you are memories. At money, I've had rich friends who are miserable. I've had friends who met their wives and God knows where. But for me, it's that special bond you have with that person that you're sharing something special of your own that's called life. And put that in perspective, I think everything works out.
All right.
Good advice.
Good sound advice. Sandra and Daryl Moore, did you guys have anything you wanted to add?
Yeah. we're probably the oldest people here, but he and I have had 2 marriages. My husband was a widow, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
And my first marriage did not work. What I've learned is that we're very competitive. So when we argued to win.
Yeah.
You cannot win an argument. So then the question is, how's that working for you? You're trying to win, but that shouldn't be the goal. The goal should be resolution and not to win.
I agree.
So we had to learn that. And the other thing that Daryl really has taught me in marriage is I was single for 12 years before he came into my life. And I thought I. And whenever he talks me. So he really taught me that it's we and it's not just me. So I do appreciate that. And you have to think in those terms that it is us and not just me. So I would say that sounds like a small thing, but it goes far.
I got you. Yeah.
And besides the common thing as far as God, communication, and trust, or it should be God, trust, and communication. But I think one of the most important things is treat somebody how you want to be treated. You know, you want to be treated the same way, you should be willing to treat that person the same way or better. And that's the key for me in this marriage. And my wife treats me very well. So it's a blessing to have somebody like her.
Definitely, this is as well. But all that advice is definitely needed. I would just add to it to those who may be listening. Keep it a little spicy to like small dates. You know, we do like coffee dates and you can do the dinner, but it's the small things that count. Walks around the park, just little, things that I think to keep the relationship spicy versus the everyday routine. You do the everyday routine, and that's what it becomes. But surprises. I don't do flowers. I do plants.
Nice.
So
And I do not have a green thumb at all, so I don't know why he's
They all die.
Hey, and you make sure you make sure that you put into flirting with your husband. Make sure you're doing that. Even and it's
give them them looks, right? Give them them looks.
Yeah, give them a look, right? Even at a time that you might not want to be intimate. I know one thing I hear often in marriages is that the man wants it all the time and the woman is tired, and I think everybody kind of goes through that. I think the important thing for women though is that we can't be so sensitive to what we feel like he's not receiving to the point that we do it more so like a chore, which compliance men hate that, or that it's like they got to beg in order to get it. And even on the flip side, as women, we probably don't flirt as much because we don't give the wrong impression that we're trying to do something we're not trying to do. So I know one of the things that we had to kind of learn in our marriage is for me to still be able to do things that make him feel wanted, even if I ain't trying to take it all the way there. But that's something to let him know I'm still attracted to him, that it's not him, that maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, but I still, have a desire for him, even though I might not physically be up for the task.
I get that.
That sounds like teasing.
I agree.
I would say find a reason to laugh just about every day. I mean, I think he does a very good job of making me laugh and making me smile. I will say, as far as Barry is concerned, like I said, I'm pretty serious. I'm analytical. I ask a lot of questions. I'm that math, science, English person where everything is matter of fact. Everything has a routine and a time. And he taught me how to just laugh at myself, let things go. I thought I was flexible till I met him. And so he's taught me to be more flexible, not to stress over things that don't always go the way that I plan, because I typically plan things to a T, like with all the details involved. So if something is not, necessarily hitting the mark every single time, that I will probably live to do something else. So he just helped me laugh at myself, something that I wasn't used to doing. I grew up with a military dad and an accountant mother, so everything was matter of fact, everything was on time, everything was done completely. So
since you all just recently married, the children, do you all both have children from previous relationships?
Yes, both of us were married before. So my two children are from my first marriage, and his son is from his first marriage.
So you all have children living in the house, blended in the house with you all?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what? We went through that challenge, and I will say this much is those kids are gonna get grown and gone, and they're gonna leave that house one day. All right? Yes. Do not allow the differences to come to that moment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you all decide on or whatever, don't go with that whole, but this my son, or but this my daughter. If you're gonna say statements like that, it's gonna be a problem, because you're individualizing it. You're taking your spouse out of the equation by telling your spouse, you have no choice because this is mine, it's not ours. So it's a balancing act. It's kind of going to be tough, and a lot of times you're going to probably not agree, but the beauty about agreeing to disagree is releasing the control. I know as women, we love to plan and control and know how things are going to go, and we don't feel well when things aren't going the way we think it should be to be the best. But just know this much: no matter what right decisions you make, it's always another right decision that could be made. And children are going to get grown, and they're going to do their own thing. They're going to make their own decisions, regardless. So just don't allow that to dictate your marriage.
Absolutely.
But can I piggyback off that?
Sure.
Me and Sandra, we have a blended family as well, and we're at a good place now. Our whole family's at a good place. But I would always tell Sandra, look, we love each other, and just like you said, Sandra, they're gonna be gone, and our kids left us.
Ours too.
You know, Sandra was like, but the kids, I said, look, when they get grown, they ain't even think about us. We empty nesters. I hope Terrence and Sandra don't be looking. We walking through here butt naked. So look,
hey,
don't let those kids
y'all over there walking around butt naked with the shades open. Everybody gonna see it, not just us.
Right.
It may get difficult at times, but y'all work through that. Y'all stay together because them kids are gonna kick you to the curb. Trust me.
Yeah, our blended children are not going out of the house because they both have went on to college. So we have what's left in the house is the younger love children. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of sort of like two separate entities, but it's still the same principle. We're not going to let them divide us neither.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We have to be a team.
You got an escapee.
You have to be a team. You do.
Absolutely.
We just have one, and he's currently a freshman at University of Illinois.
Oh.
This pandemic can't get rid of him. He's like herpes, just with us. So we're trying to get him out of here. So he's at that point. He's 18. So now, like, when I wake up in the morning, go in the kitchen, I'm like, there's another grown man in my kitchen right now.
Right.
What's up, dude? So we're trying to get him off the school now. So this pandemic is binding. But I can't wait to be able to breathe in my place.
It's beautiful.
That's nice.
It's beautiful.
I wish. I wish we got rid of eyes, and they still keep coming. You got two out the house. Three. I got an older daughter.
Wow.
And with grandkids.
Wow.
When she was healing,
She has a
When she was-
6-year-old niece.
when she was healing
Wow.
in the hospital, I was healing next to her because as soon as Terrell was born, I had my appointment set to go ahead and see
wow.
Dr. Snip. And so no more.
We had three in 6 years.
Wow.
God.
Yeah, and I'm in my 40s, so something had to happen.
Claire just made it out.
All that flirting.
Right.
Yeah, you be careful over there. All that flirting does make you ovulate for longer.
We old.
I'm talking about
Everything is on the cane over here. We good.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna close out because we have exceeded our typical hour.
Oh, okay. It was a pleasure meeting everybody.
Same
Okay.
here.
You can.
bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you.
No. I said, hold on, because we're going to share information.
Oh, they hung
Hey,
up.
Oh, they hung up.
They're about to get butt naked.
Hey, she already said she needs the wine.
Well, hold on one second. So we get change information. You guys can change the information.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Oh,
There they go.
You back.
Back here. We thought y'all went to go walk around naked already.
Right.
That's funny. Oops, take that out. All right. Thank you for watching. You have been watching the Mary Game with Candid Conversations, this time with Aisha and Barry Isreal. And as always, we close letting you know that you should know and embrace true love because you're worth it. Have a wonderful evening and a blessed week. Good night.